interesting. So the Mevo now allows you to stream live to YouTube. So this is my Mevo event camera. And right now I'm talking about Uber and how much money I'm making with Uber. So here we go. This is the equipment that I'm using for Uber right now. I got an iPad, I got a card reader, a card swiper, a microphone that I use for the karaoke. I have a disco ball. I have a really cool camera that I have in the car for interviews and things like that. I got a marquee, which is really cool, that I have in the front that says Uber, karaoke Uber in the front window. It works out great at night. And of course, this right here is not only my backup camera, but it also is Android, so you can put apps on it. So I have Pluto TV, which is really neat. I'll show you what Pluto TV is. Pluto TV is movies, internet, as long as you have a live internet. It's movies, TV, music. So if people don't want to do Uber, if people don't want to do the karaoke, they can watch movies and TV and stuff, which is really neat. But I do love the karaoke part right here. So how much money do you make? I know that a lot of people are talking about, Uber and how much money they make. So this is a breakdown of this last week. Made a ton of tips. And I believe that the ton of tips that I made was because I am sporting Uber karaoke. It's like they get in, it's like Uber karaoke or karaoke Uber. It's like really cool with the microphone, and I got the lights going. Not only do I have the disco ball up there, but I also have the atmosphere lighting in the car, which is really awesome. I'll have to show you that. Now that I have live streaming, I can do so much more. But anyways, let's go ahead and do a quick breakdown. I got this week is the first week that Uber is allowing tips on your app. So I actually got my first $2 tip. I got $60 in tips so far this week because of Uber driving, which is really cool. And I know for a fact it's because of this right here, because of my karaoke in the Uber. I know it is, because before I started doing the karaoke, I wasn't making this much. I was not making $70 a week in tips. Now I know some people out there are making a lot more money than $70 in tips, but that's not bad. I was online, I had the app online for 22 hours. Now I was not driving for 22 hours this last week. I had the app on in the house, watching TV, doing all the fun stuff that I love to do. When a ping comes on, I jump in the car and go take it, come back here, do whatever I want. So I actually made $209.85 this week, and with tips online for 22 hours, that's still $12.72 that I made an hour while I was online, even though I was sitting around most of the time here at home. So I have a contactless reader, which is really great because there's some millennials that want to pay for tips before the Uber app. But now, I can actually show you real quick on this Uber app what I actually did last week. So this is the actual Uber app that I have on the iPad, which is really nifty. See, I received $2 in tips. That was pretty nifty because that's the first time that happened. So let's go ahead and see what I've done in my earnings last week. And last week was the 3rd through the 10th. All right, so 3rd through the 10th. This is what happened. Monday, drove a lot. So I made $74, almost $75. I don't know if you can see that or not. $74, almost $75 on driving for Uber. Now, Tuesday was the 4th of July. So I didn't drive. This is actually one of the I made, $3.20. Well, that was my cancellation fee, so $9. Friday I went out for a little bit, $28. Saturday, took some time off. That was another cancellation, so I made $4, which was pretty cool. And Sunday went out and made $52, almost $53. Really, really awesome. online for 22 hours, completed 27 trips, and made a bunch of tips. So that's what has been going on with me. Doing the Uber karaoke stuff, using Pluto TV. Somebody actually using a contactless. I charged them $10 for a trip. They went Uber. So insurance. And one last thing, I got cards. Everybody loves the cards. It actually has my phone number, my website, my name. Real quick, this is really nifty. This actually is thingamajig. Pretty cool. Anyway, I'm not going to use up all your time. This was just a really quick, give you a general idea of what I'm doing and how much money I'm making for Uber per week. So right around almost $300. Working about 20 hours, if you even working. Sean Simons, wonderfuldriver.com. Using the new Mevo event camera, which is really nifty because now I can stream live to YouTube.